I'm back. It's been like 4 days, 4 or 5 days now, and I'm back. And thank you, Manolis. You seem to be the only person to care. Um, I will have those lyrics today. And I don't know, I may have said that earlier in the week, and I really feel badly about it. Tuesday was election day. From 5 in the morning till 7 at night, I was being an election official, signing people in to vote, that kind of thing. We voted on a local issue this time. It was the Metropolitan Sewer District. They wanted a bond released for improving sewer pipes, etc., which was voted almost unanimously. Well, over 3/4 of the votes were yes, so it passed. Then Wednesday I rode my bicycle around looking for work. I went to construction sites, finding out what's moving in there, and applied online for those places. It's pathetic, but that's what you have to do sometimes. Yesterday I did some landscaping work, helped my brother do some landscaping work, hence the nice coloration that I have. He accepted to do a job for someone he used to work with years ago, and, because I don't know, when you get emotions involved with the job, that's not really a good thing. He bit off more than he could chew, and it was a little too much for one person, so I said, let's get this thing knocked out. So we went yesterday, and it was a lot of shoveling dirt and placing and leveling landscape timbers. It's not quite finished. He can do the rest this morning. This morning I go to someone's house. They just put a contract on the house. They're selling it. They have just sold it, basically. And we're doing final touch-ups and making sure everything's cleared out that, belongs to the previous owners. Like, paint can or tools or whatever. And then I take my mom to get her nails. She has acrylic nails. And she needs her nails attended to. I used to have them. My last old boyfriend that's been gone a whole year now, he liked acrylic nails, so I had them. But they cost to maintain, and your fingernails grow, but the acrylic does not, so you have to have them filled in every 2 weeks, and it gets expensive, and I can't afford that. I can't afford anything right now. And earlier in the week the computer was acting up and it would freeze and I couldn't do anything with it. And I was in tears the other day. I was just trying to even apply for a job online. It takes an hour and a half for one stupid application online because this computer is just very antiquated. So I was in tears, and I don't know. But today is my day for completion of things. That I'm setting myself a deadline, and I will complete it whether I have to drink a gallon of coffee or not. I've already had 3 cups. Can you tell? It's going to be a pretty day. It's going to be stinking hot this weekend. It's supposed to be up to about 30 centigrade today, 32. It's going to be kind of hot, and the humidity is going to roll back in, which I don't care for. Oh, I need to get away. Oh, I need to get away. I filled out an application or a contest form yesterday to win a week in Nice, France. I'm thinking, it's a week for 2. I'm like, who would I take with me? My mom's not very mobile. My brother, I don't think he would appreciate it. Brian's busy with school. Scott's busy with work. Well, who would I take? Maybe I'll take you, huh? Yeah, that'd be fun. That'll be lots of fun. It's a self-catering room for a week, and they teach a little bit of French, take you on tours. What could be better? I know someone in Nice, France. She's actually she's a travel agent, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen her for 10 years. I don't know if she'd remember me. But that would be loads of fun. I kind of wish I had some a newer laptop or something. I'm working on it. My brother down in Georgia said you have to set yourself a goal and go towards it. Because if you don't, then you're just going to be like a fish flopping around and you're not going anywhere. So I do have to set myself some goals to try to make them realistic. But then sometimes if you go and make it just beyond your reach, it gives you a little incentive to get there. So I have been more positive about things, except the day when the computer was not working and I was in tears. And then I tried copying my resume. I have a copy machine. This computer won't accept, you can't hook it up to it because it's too much for this computer to think, oh gosh, I have to make a copy. It just won't work. But it can make a copy on its own. But it kept saying paper jam. So I ended up taking the machine apart and putting it back together. There was no paper jam, but I took it all apart. And it wouldn't go back together, and I was crying. Then I took 10 minutes walk around the house, and then went back to it, and I got it back together, and it works. When you're poor, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. So, this vlog I'm sure is long enough. Alright, let's see. Oh, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I really don't like doing terribly long vlogs unless they're really interesting, and this one's... And am I interesting? No. Hopefully this didn't freeze, the picture didn't freeze on me making some horrible face, and it does sometimes, and people wonder what the heck's happened. It's this computer. It's not your computer, it's not YouTube, it's this computer and the internet connection. Both of them together is enough to make you crazy. But I'm already there. I'm already crazy. So I guess day of completion today, and gonna try to get everything done and some things for tomorrow started. So upward and onward.